So today his chest. Um, I have to start with flat bench, man. I was thinking about doing incline, but it just doesn't feel as comfortable. My shoulders are always feeling weird on incline, so I decided, fuck it, some flat bench. Let me make sure the fucking mic is fully connected. Um, I feel nice and strong. I'm able to really control the weight easily. Although I will say, it kind of sucks that I don't have my wrist wraps. Though I gave them to the homie, and he's using them because he fucked up his hand. So it's completely fine, but it kind of sucks. Um, I do feel pretty strong. I did eat a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. I ate a lot, so I'm pretty bloated right now, like crazy. Um, what's weird is that every time so I took a nap today, right? And I feel like my throat gets super dry, and like my nose area, but on the inside, my sinus, I guess, I don't know, feels like very irritated, very dry, and mucus comes out. When I blow my nose and shit. So it's like I'm not fully recovered yet, but it's getting there. Like it's weird, man. It's weird. It's a weird situation right now. Also, my legs hurt like fucking crazy. I guess I really did hit legs like crazy yesterday. Looks like my right leg is bigger than my left leg. But my fucking legs are sore as fuck. I could barely stand up. Walking is just pretty painful too. I'm not gonna lie. So I will be trying to do cardio, but I don't know how long I could do cardio for in this condition. So we'll see that. We'll see about that. But 2 plays 25. I'm gonna try to get 3 reps in. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It actually felt easier than last time. Damn. That felt super easy. Oh shit. Do I want to go for 3 plates? Redemption. Redemption time. 3 plates into a drop set. Kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. That was great. That was really good. Oh man, a little redemption from last time. To be fair, I'm full on carbs. I ate a shit ton. I'm telling you, I ate a lot. I ate too much. I feel like today's gonna be a very like low calorie day because I ate too much at work. Way too much. So I'm gonna try to limit myself to only protein. So like chicken, beef, that's it. Obviously some vegetables in there for fiber, but no rice, no tortillas, nothing like that. Just meat and vegetables. And even then it's gonna be very, you know, small portions in terms of like meat. But there we go. 3 plates. Felt really smooth, felt really good. If I had a spotter, I probably would have gone for 2, but no spotter, so I'm not taking the risk. 2 plates for 6 after that, which felt really good too. And then 1 plate for however many I did. But pretty good, pretty good bench session. So I'm satisfied with that, definitely. Now I'm gonna take a breather. I'm gonna clean up and probably hit some incline, like a machine behind me specifically. Okay. All right. Right. Usually for this workout, I try to stay between like 2 plates to 2 plates 25. I decided to go to 3 plates. I feel like I can do it for a good amount of reps. I don't know how many exactly. Probably about 5. I'd have to estimate, which isn't bad. It's just not hypertrophy, so it is what it is. I'm gonna guess 5. If I could get more than 5, I'd be surprised. Incline machine, so it's not gonna be as hard as it is on the bench, but it's still gonna be pretty difficult, especially with 3 plates. 3 plates isn't light whatsoever, but it is gonna be significantly easier with the guidance or with the help of the machine itself. So we'll see how many I can do. I'm gonna say 5, but I'm hoping for about 7 or 8. That's my hope. But again, we'll see. Nope. Oh, 5. 5.5. It's not bad. My hands started cramping up towards the end, so I had to put the weight down for a second. Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna keep it to like 3 movements for today. And just because my chest is still a little sore from when I worked out with the homie, which was like a couple of days ago. Keep in mind, I basically went full, like all out. Well, I try to go all out all the time, but that time was like really all out because I came back basically fully rested, still a little sick, but fully rested basically. And pushed myself until, I couldn't no more, especially when I had a spotter. It's a lot easier to push yourself to the limit when you have a spotter. So yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit, but my shoulders feel good. That's the only difference right now. Shoulders feel good. Chest still feels a little sore. But I'm probably gonna do this and maybe cables. Yeah, that'll be it. So nothing too crazy. Oh, shit. Fuck you, bitch. I might have spoke too soon about my shoulder. It's starting to bother me a little bit. Just a little bit though. Not too bad. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, my shoulder's trying to bother me a little bit. So it's a good thing I'm calling it after this fucking movement. My shoulders and my wrists are by far my weakest points. And those are really points that I can't really recover much from. You're constantly in movement. You're gonna be under a lot of load for a lot of different movements. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. But one more set. Go upstairs, do some cardio, maybe hit the sauna for a little bit, and then from there just dip. Time to go home. Do need to use the restroom first though. Hold on. Fuck. Oh yeah, nah, I'm calling it there. Fuck it. That was I felt too weird. It doesn't hurt, but it just felt like it was about to hurt. I do not want to risk it. All right. That was it for today. Chest day completed. I will say it's not one of the most intense days I've had, but it was satisfactory. So I'll take that. For the most part, I mean, my shoulder only started acting up at the end of the workout, so I feel, you know, feel fine. Bench, I'm satisfied with it. Finally hit 3 plates again after failing it the previous time, which was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. And I also did 20 minutes cardio. I saw someone comment that I should do cardio, and I usually do. Look, I only don't do cardio on leg days. Every other day I do minimum of 20 minutes of cardio, and then I just call it there. All right. Getting weird ass. Acting like he can't wait for another car. Dumbass. Tesla drivers, man. They're either incompetent or fucking stupid. I'm gonna wait, because it's a risky turn. That is a lot of cars. I could turn here. Okay. Boop. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but the guy said I should do cardio, and yeah, I fully agree, which is why I do it. It's usually an incline walking, incline level of 11, speed level of 2.5, somewhere around there, and do it for 20 minutes. Which obviously sometimes I feel like I don't even want to do it. Some days I just want to skip it, but I try not to. I only started recently skipping on leg days because my legs would be too fucking dead to do anything. So yeah, but I probably just didn't mention it in the video that I did cardio, which sometimes I do forget to mention, but for the most part I do cardio. I will say when I don't do cardio, or when I cut it short because of either time restraints or just personal reasons that are happening in my life. But than that, yeah, I feel really good. Like really solid. Chest felt super strong today. The carb overload definitely helped. Shit. Definitely helped a lot. So I have like an irritation in my throat. It's just bothering me. But yeah. What to talk about for today? Okay, look, I usually don't like getting political, but I've been seeing this around for a long ass time, ever since like 2020 or 2019. I was still in high school when this issue like popped up. And that's having transgender people in sports. So like a woman that or more like, well, for most cases, it's going to be a man transitioning into a woman participating in women's sports. I just think that's outright, like, that should not be allowed. Now, am I saying that transgender people should not have any sport whatsoever or any competitive scene? No. Maybe make their own league, make their own, you know, their own division, but don't lump them into biological women. Because anybody that's familiar with any type of fitness or even just human anatomy, you know, are going to understand that women are naturally, biologically, going to be weaker than men. Doesn't matter if that man is on estrogen or whatever hormone therapy. If he matured into a full-grown adult before he transitioned, that testosterone and that muscle strength is still going to be there regardless of the hormones they take. So their strength is just going to be, even though they might not look the fittest or like the strongest, they are going to be able to overpower the biological women easily. I've always had an issue with transgender people participate or transgender women participating in women sports. Like I'm not like a big sports person, so I don't really watch sports to begin with, but that's just outright not fair in my opinion. Because look, not to come off as sexist or anything, but for the most part, women are not as athletic as men. Now, am I saying that they're not on the same skill level? No, skill level is different, but sheer ability is another thing. You know, like somebody might have a really good technique, like a really good kicking technique, but one guy, like a guy, is gonna already naturally be able to kick harder than a woman. That's just the bottom line. It is what it is. And I just don't think that having a man that's transitioning into a woman, or what they think is a woman, is fair for the actual biological women that are trying to compete in their own league, you know? So, again, I'm not saying that transgender people should not have a competitive space or competitive scene, but I am saying that they should not be lumped in with biological women. They should have their own league. They should have their own, uh, you know, their own division, whatever you want to call it. So make us like a part of that sport transgender only. So transgender or women like transitioning to men, one part, and then men transitioning into women on another part should be separate from the biological women and biological men. That you know, I feel like that shouldn't be controversial. For the most part, I'm pretty sure that's like well accepted for the most part. But is that loud few that will scream at the top of their lungs that women are women regardless if they're transgender or not, and that they should all participate in the same sport? I wholeheartedly disagree. Look, I remember being in high school. Oh shit! That one felt a little weird. Ooh, but I remember being in high school, and this is like when I barely started taking the gym seriously, going with my brother and stuff. And I wasn't benching that much. I was maybe benching like a plate 25. You know, and I heard that one of my teachers, Miss what the fuck was her name? She was an Asian teacher, but I heard that she hit the gym, and I was like, "Oh, Miss, what's your how much do you bench?" And she said 45. Me assuming that she meant 45 on each side. I was like, "Oh, Miss, you're really strong. You could bench 135 pounds." And she said, "Oh no, just 45 pounds." And I was like, "Oh shit." Like, damn. And keep in mind, she was pretty strong. Like, she was pretty strong. But, for the most part, an average high school kid is going to be stronger than a grown woman that hits the gym regularly. Fuck, man. I'm struggling with my words today. For the most part. That's not universally true, but on average, it's gonna be true like more than 60% of the time. I'll be honest. I will say, especially now, it'd probably be closer to 90% because uh, the gym has become mainstream. Like, there has been a lot of news about how gyms are starting to lose money on their memberships because of the maintenance they have to do on all the equipment, on repairs and all that stuff. Is coming out to be more expensive because they're betting on people not coming to the gym. But because of the younger generation that are going to the gym regularly, they're seeing it as a more proactive activity. They're seeing it as more of a self-improvement and something that they could control within themselves. And it's becoming extremely popular with all these influencers coming out. even non-fitness influencers talk about the gym. So it's like, it's going to be very popular within the younger generation, especially now. And I will say, I feel like over 90% of high school kids are going to be stronger than women that work out regularly, you know, because, you know, that's just how biology works. Men are going to be stronger than women. I'm not saying that men are better than women. That's far from what I'm saying, because I feel like that's what a lot of people hear. But that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. Women are equal to men, but men are stronger than women. You know, that's the bottom line. So I do think transgender women, men that are wanting to be women, should not participate in women's sports. That's the bottom line. I saw it on the news. I see it on social media a lot. And you know, maybe that's just my algorithm pushing it or whatever. But I have been seeing it throughout the years, you know, ever since like high school. So like 2018, 2019, that's when the real issue like blew up. And ever since, it's always been like scattered around throughout the years, just all like transgender woman breaking world record for female division or whatever the fuck, powerlifting, bodybuilding. Well, I don't think I've seen bodybuilding, but powerlifting, soccer, badminton, fucking tennis, name the sport. There's most likely a transgender woman that broke the record for something, because they're men. They're men wanting to be women playing in women's sports. It just doesn't make sense to me. But whatever, it's not up to me. I don't even participate in those sports. So it's like, it's an opinion I have, but it's not something that I would say concerns me too much, you know. So yeah. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you guys agree, you agree. I might get backlash for it. I don't know, but I feel like if I do, it is what it is. I feel like that's, for the majority, for the regular people, I feel like that's what a lot of people agree on. It's just those select loud people, you know, that are fucking obsessed on social media. They're chronically online. They're just constantly fucking wanting to start shit or want to be different or whatever. And, you know, they just fucking, they have a mob mentality, and they just fucking bash on whoever doesn't agree with them. You know, and that's for both sides. That's not just for one side. That's for both, left, right, conservative, liberal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That applies to both sides. So I'm not ruling one group out. They both do the exact same thing, just in different ways. I'm not very like political. I don't like having like a concrete stance, because things can change all the time. You know, I like being flexible. I might agree on some things with one side, and I might agree some things on the other side, but I wouldn't say I'm one side over the other side. I like staying in the middle. And yeah. But anyways, I'll catch you guys. Stay safe. Tomorrow's gonna be back day, which I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I don't know. Back has always been kind of iffy for me. Not saying I don't enjoy it, but it's not something I can really like fully engage with. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, peace out.